Hot 97, we have Eva hanging out with us.
Hi.
Okay, so now, just so you know, if you're wondering, you know, all these young girls who are hanging out with us, these are the girls that I help mentor. They're part of an amazing organization. And yeah, they are the Lower East Side Girls Club, and they're the best. They're aspiring to do broadcasting and all sorts of stuff. So they love you.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh my God.
Oh.
And so they wanted to come by, and I just figured today was a great day for them to experience this.
That's so crazy because I went to school for broadcast journalism. So your job is like my dream job.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
Yeah.
And you know what's so funny? All the money you've made off YouTube, that's my dream. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so just a little bit for people to know, you have this amazing show with YouTube. Now, My Life as Eva. I saw the trailer for it, and I think it's hilarious. Who's the grandma? Whole situation is awesome because I feel like older people always think they're better than us.
Yeah.
Like my mom swears she's better than me. She is. But I think this is so cool. Is it based on you?
Yeah, it's based off of my relationship with my grandma. The show's called Me and My Grandma. And basically, I mean, I grew up with my grandma. Like, I went to college. My grandma was still driving me to school every day. Yeah, I had this, like, blue beach cruiser that I got from Walmart. And we put it in the back of our van. And she would, like, let me out at college. And I'd get down the street and ride to my class on my little beach cruiser.
This is
That's
so
my grandma.
cute.
Yeah.
I can't even deal.
Yeah. So the show is, like, pretty similar to, like, my relationship with my grandma. How she's, like, always there.
Now,
always.
is your grandma around to see everything happen?
Yeah.
And is she on set? And is she like saying, okay, this is accurate?
No, she's not on set because she has to work too. But like,
Does she really?
She still works. Both my grandparents, they're like still working. They won't stop.
Do they compete against each other for trying to be like the best grandparent?
I think they're both like equally good grandparents.
Oh, good.
They do their own, you know, they love YouTube. They like look on all those like social websites that say like how many subscribers you've gained.
Yeah.
And then my grandpa will call me. He's like, oh, you're doing really, they call me Maudie because my middle name is Maudie Soul.
Oh my God.
So my grandma's like, Maudie, you're doing really good today. Like you're up this many subscribers. And I'm like, thanks, Grandpa. I didn't even know that. Thanks.
And how do you know how to go to YouTube?
They figured it out.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
So now, for people just understanding, for like the newbies, right? Because obviously you have so many fans. You know, it's 7 million subscriptions.
Yeah. Like 7.5.
How did you get that many subscriptions? Like, your first video was in 2012, correct?
Yeah.
Do you remember that very first one?
I remember my very first video, but I was also uploading YouTube videos when I was like a freshman in high school.
Okay.
And that's on another channel, so that's like a secret. So, yeah. I've only shown it in a couple videos, like old videos of mine, but they're really embarrassing. But yeah, I started YouTube a long time ago and started getting into like comedy sketches, and I loved like making people laugh and just kept going with that, and people liked it, and that's how it started.
So how did this happen? YouTube contacted you and they were like, listen, we want to do this show about you. We're launching, you know, all these awesome shows on YouTube, and you know, it's real right now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'd had a couple shows that I wanted to develop for years, and Me and My Grandma was just one of them.
Yeah.
And then we really decided like which one we wanted to go forward with. We'd picked Me and My Grandma, and like it just happened really awesome. We just made it happen.
The production is amazing. Let me tell you, this is, you know, a lot of times people don't realize how great YouTube's production is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we were just watching like the shoes video of like the Kelly, who's just like shiz, like all of that. And like I feel like people still look at YouTube and they're like, oh, YouTube. I think of like the shoes and the I Like Turtles video.
Yeah.
And it's like YouTube now, it's like YouTube Red, and it's like a literal network. And yeah, it's like so funny because I love how there's that balance where YouTube is Shoes by Kelly and it is YouTube Red.
Yeah.
It's like everything.
This is so crazy to me. Now, do you want to eventually be on, you know, regular cable, regular television, or is that something that's just like, all right, if it happens, great. If it doesn't, whatever.
I think if it happens, it's awesome. But I feel like YouTube Red is just such a big platform right now.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, everyone that watches my videos they're on YouTube. So it's like the perfect place to make a show. I think it could be cool to be in like movies.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be like in a movie. But yeah.
Listen, get your money. I am so happy for you. This is so cool. And it's
Thank
like,
you.
I think, if this, hopefully everything goes well, I think this is just another platform for people to have careers and everybody can make money and live well. And I think this is so awesome. Now, who are some of your favorite YouTube personalities?
Oh gosh, I have to say Shane Dawson's my absolute favorite YouTuber. Like, he's literally my absolute favorite. Oh my gosh, and it's so funny because he does all these conspiracy theory videos. Yeah, and I watch them hands down. Yeah, every single week. I'm all about it. But I'll come into the room, turn the TV on, turn Shane Dawson on, and my boyfriend sees the like most top 5 demonic places in the U.S.
Oh my God, where are they?
He's like, oh God, it's Shane. Like, I can't watch this.
Oh my God, I love this. Oh my gosh, okay, I have to go on. Yeah. Like, I love conspiracy.
They're the best. I know. So Shane Dawson, 100%. Check him out.
This is so awesome. Now, let's talk a little bit about your show. Now, is it like, you know, what are the times for people to know and everything?
So Me and My Grandma's out on YouTube Red, and right now the first episode's available for free on my channel. Okay. And there's 5 more episodes, but YouTube Red has a 30-day free subscription trial. Ooh. So if you sign up for YouTube Red, you can watch the entire series because they're all up on my channel right now.
Oh my God.
So you got it. Like, just go on YouTube, sign up for the subscription, and then just like feel it out.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
Now, do your parents think this is crazy?
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, when I first started YouTube, they were like, don't expose your real name. And I'm like, okay, my name's Eva, and like that's going on YouTube. I can understand the last name. Yeah. And then after a while, I was like, you know what? Like, this is going well. It's like, I'm Eva Gutowski.
Yeah, and no one can pronounce your last name, by the way.
No,
like,
so
we're all in
good.
here like, get
I'm like, it's okay. It's okay, Mom. No one can even say it. We're cool.
This is so awesome. I think this is, like I said, this is so great for the digital world. But more importantly, it's just great to see such a platform turn into this. And now, you know, to see careers blossom in front of us. I'm sure you get this all the time. What is your ethnic background?
Puerto Rican, Black, and Polish. Wow. Yeah, it's like the weirdest mix. I've only met one other person that's the same mix as me, and he was like a history teacher in my high school.
Oh my gosh, a history teacher.
Yeah, it was weird. I was like, you're the only person I met that looks kind of like me.
Listen, all in New York, there's a lot.
Yeah.
So maybe it's because you guys are based out of LA, right? That's what. Okay. Well, listen, come to New York, and it's just like.
Well, my family's from Buffalo.
Oh.
So it's like.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
I'm kidding.
I know.
So wait, this is so awesome to me. Okay, so now when you first started on YouTube, what were the type of videos that I guess you wanted to post up?
It's funny because when I first started YouTube back in high school, I was doing comedy sketches back when YouTube like wasn't as big as it is. And then when I came back in college, like the only girls I could look to on YouTube were like mainly beauty gurus. Yeah. So I was like, well, I see the guys are doing like comedy sketches, but the girls are doing beauty videos, and I'm a girl, so I'm just gonna like do makeup tutorials. Yeah. But the funny thing was, I own no makeup.
This is so great.
Except for one $2 eyeshadow palette from Forever 21, like the sparkly ones. So I'm doing these like contouring with like these sparkly, like you're not supposed to put sparkles in the contour.
Yeah, you can't.
But I'm contouring with the sparkle, and after like months, I'm like, I'm not a beauty guru.
You're not. It's fine.
I'm not a beauty guru. And like, if you look back, I was not a beauty guru. And so I started doing like comedy videos and getting more into that, and people just really liked it, like how a girl could be introduced into comedy.
This is so. I love that it's not just makeup, and this isn't to shade. Makeup gurus out there.
I've gotten better at my makeup. Like, I'll do a makeup tutorial eventually, one of these days. Of these days.
I love the diversity because we're used to always going on there looking for beauty tutorials, but it's nice to see you focusing on comedy, writing, and whatnot. This is so great. So on your spare time, who are you listening to music-wise?
Music-wise, right now, I've been liking the Chainsmokers for a while.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And like Bruno Mars' new album, I'm like all about it. Yeah. Like the 24 Karat Magic and all, that's what I like. That's a good one. And there's a new song by my friend Sage DeVault. He just dropped it today, but it's a Kehlani remix.
Oh my God, I love Kehlani.
Undercover, oh my gosh. It's so good. Like, it's so good. Because I'm just like, you made that and I know you? Like, excuse me. Okay. So that's really good,
This is so great.
Oh,
I think this is just, I never really interview YouTube personalities, and I never know what I'm going to get because I've met a couple along the way, and they don't talk much in person. Yeah. And it's weird to me because it's like you talk all the time on the internet, but you can't. But you're like actually social, and you can actually have a conversation. So I'm really excited. Now, you're working with Danny DeVito's wife? Is this?
Yeah, Rhea Perlman. I know.
Do you ask like, oh, so what does your husband think? Like, am I amazing or am I not? Like, what are those conversations like?
I was just always really scared at first because it's like, you know, like I don't come from like an acting background. Like, yeah, YouTube, I'm acting on it, but I'm definitely not from Cheers.
Yeah.
And when I first started working with Rhea, like, I mean, I hadn't met her before. I was like, I just hope I'm like good enough of an actor so she doesn't feel embarrassed next to me. And I like worked so hard to just like, I went to acting classes. I was like, I'm going to do everything to make Rhea proud. And the whole show was amazing. And she helped me learn so much about acting and becoming a better actress. And it was like the best friendship on set.
This is so cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Do you have any celebrity crushes?
Celebrity crushes. Oh gosh. I've been trying to get that follow on Twitter from Scott Eastwood for like a year and a half now.
I feel like everybody has to.
He just won't follow me. I'm like, you know, it's okay. I'm not mad. Not at all.
Won't take it personal. It's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, but him, and other than that, I mean, it's just hard.
Yeah.
It's just hard finding someone out there you can stick with.
Oh yeah, especially nowadays.
Yeah.
And you're busy. What are you supposed to do?
I know.
So I'm assuming you don't have a boyfriend or something like this.
I do.
You do have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Gosh, he is really patient then.
Yeah.
He has to be with your schedule or whatnot.
Uh-huh. He's home right now.
Is he in the industry as well?
He's a photographer.
So yes.
Yeah.
More
yeah.
behind the scenes, which is nice. How did you guys meet?
We met about a year and a half ago, and it was so funny because I saw his pictures on Instagram like all the time, and I was like, oh, he's like shooting with these models, like these hot models, and I'm like, I'm not gonna talk to this guy because like he's signed with Ford, and I'm like, this guy probably thinks he's so cool, like I'm not gonna talk to him. And then like a year and a half later, I was really hungry one night, and I was, you know, that moment where you're like too lazy to leave the house to get food unless you find somebody to like be lazy with you and go out and get food. So I text like 5 people in my contacts like, hey, what up, you want to get food? And he was the only person that responded. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll meet up with this guy for the first time, like feel him out. And he was like the most incredibly sweet guy I've ever met in my life. Was totally not what I thought he was. So I totally judged him, like, which was so wrong.
It's typical of us.
Yeah, I was like, this guy, look at him shooting bikini models, like whatever.
Yeah.
And he was just so amazing, and I could not date him. Like,
really?
he was amazing. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! And now it's like a year and a half.
No, we've been dating for like 4.5 months.
Oh
now.
my gosh!
It's a quick turnaround.
This
you know,
is like a lifetime in like the world now.
Yeah.
Congratulations!
Well, thank you.
He must be so proud of you.
Yeah, he's watching all today.
Oh my god!
Yeah. I'm like, you're spending your whole day watching me. Oh, okay, cool.
It's kind of creepy, but it's cute.
Yeah, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, actually, be obsessed with me.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah, it's just
keep watching me. So this is awesome. Now you said you want to do movies eventually, or whatnot.
Yeah. That'd be so cool. I mean, like growing up, I wanted to be an actress so bad, and I wanted to be like a dramatic actor and like all these dark like indie films, and like I just never got to do that. So like to live out my dream and do some sort of like dark like crack addict like hair in the face, that'd be so awesome.
You want to be a killer in a movie?
So yeah, I want to be everything.
Yeah,
I want to be like a mean girl in a movie. Like I want to try that out.
Yes. Now I know you travel a lot on your Instagram.
Yeah.
Where's your favorite place?
My favorite place? Oh gosh, Puerto Rico was amazing. Like
you're biased. You're being biased. You're being biased.
I don't know about that. Like Puerto
Rico,
because I've been to like the Bahamas, and I was like, oh, the water in the Bahamas is so beautiful. But then you go to Puerto Rico,
and the water is amazing.
And there's like beaches, like right like the Bahamas, and you're like, well, you don't have to go to the Bahamas to get those. And it was just the food was amazing, the culture, and people looked like me, so I was like, well, hell yeah. Other than that, probably like Greece. Like Santorini.
Oh, that's the stuff I see like on Pinterest, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm the only one who like uses Pinterest of all the places I want to go to.
I still do. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Greece looks so amazing.
Yeah, you definitely have to go to Greece and like just that entire area, Aegean Sea.
This is so cool.
Yeah. And I went with one of my best friends. Everyone's like, oh, I want to wait until my honeymoon. I'm like, just go. Just go.
Yes.
Like, I want to save Greece for my honeymoon. I'm like, literally just go. It's beautiful.
As
I went
if
with
you
my
can't
friend.
enjoy it twice.
Yeah. I know.
So now you have a book? Okay, so now how did this happen?
I've been writing since I was like really, really little. Like I've been trying to finish novels since I was like a 10-year-old, which is like sick. Like, okay, come on.
So
like,
cute.
but I'm like writing in my notebooks, like throwing them underneath my bed. So, I mean, I'd always known that I wanted to write a book. And then when I finally got the chance to write a book, I was like, this is the right time, because normally people wait until they're like 45 to write like a memoir.
Yeah.
And I at first was like, well, I'm 22. I don't want to write like a memoir of my life. Like, what the hell?
Right.
But then I was like, well, there's a lot that I learned, like growing up from high school to college in that short time. Like, you're changing so much, and you're going through like your first boyfriends, girlfriends, like all those things. So to get to write a book where I got to focus on just that part of my life was like so special, because I'm going through it too. Like, I'm still young. So people that read the book are young too. And it's like, I'm not 45 being like, when I was back in high school.
This is like
it's
real
fresh.
time.
Like, it's fresh information. Yeah.
It's like, and it's probably more relatable than like older books.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
definitely. Yeah.
And it's like a how-to book, I would say.
Especially since like I grew up in this age too. So it's like not like somebody writing from like a distant world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this. This is so exciting. I'm really happy for you. And
thank you.
I love the fact that, you know, you are what we see online. It's not like two different people.
Yeah.
This is so cool, and you have so many fans, and this is a great time for you. So when will you know when you get re-upped? Is it just after this first set of episodes airing?
Yeah.
And then you'll get...
Hopefully people love them, but everyone wants a season 2, and we're all talking about it. So we have got all these ideas. So we're like, hopefully if we get a season 2, we can make this happen. And maybe I can date Heidi.
Yeah. This is so cool. I am so happy for you, and I really appreciate you taking the time to hang out with us.
Thank you. By the way, your lashes look amazing.
I know, you know, there's a little glue in there.
It's
You
okay.
know,
It's okay.
all fake and
you know.
Yeah, but listen,
I got those lashes on.
Hey, listen, we got the wispies.
Yeah.
It's the wispies. They never fail. You guys are too young to wear them. No, you're too young. No, no, they're too young to wear them. But thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
Of course, thank you.